Hi.
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our recap. No, not recap.
Not
our
recap.
After show
This is an after
party
show.
for the Heart Killers. This is crazy.
What the fuck?
Whoa, did I just echo?
I don't fucking know.
I, I'm.
I'm just deeply confused. What the fuck?
How was your week this week?
Oh, we're starting with me. Okay, gee.
We always start with you, yeah.
Oh, well, it was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday! I sent you the little Phoebe
You
song.
did. You did.
I
Very
do that every
cute.
year,
I love.
and I'll continue to do so. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do it every year. I love it every time I get it. It's like how at Christmas, me and my best friend in California, every Christmas we send each other. It's like a Harry Potter thing, where it's like a GIF where like one of them goes, "Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron," and we send each other that GIF back and forth every Christmas. So it's like little things like that are fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I thought it was the game I was playing because I was playing Fortnite, but I was playing creator maps that were like first person POV, and I was getting like so nauseous. I was like, maybe I'm just not used to first person because I haven't done it in a while. I don't know, but I like everything first person. Even when I played Power Wash Simulator, I was getting really nauseous, and I was like, ew, okay, that sucks. And then I woke up this morning and I still felt nauseous. I was like, something's wrong.
Ooh.
So I had to call out from work today, and I felt like, and there's something going around, I think, because a lot of other people feel sick too. So I don't know, but I feel ill, and that's how my week has been. It's been kind of shit. And I was gonna start filming tomorrow, which is really annoying because I know I'm gonna wake up and probably feel worse. So that may not happen. So that sucks. I don't think anything else happened. But something really cute. One of my best presents that I got for my birthday this year. Oh my gosh. My little group chat that I'm in for 911. One of my friends wrote a fanfic for me. She messaged me yesterday and she was like, "Okay, what do you want? What kind of tropes are you into?" And I was like, "Oh my god, give me this." And she was like, "I got you. Give me 2 seconds." And she like went and wrote for like 6 hours and she was like, "Here you go." I was like, "That's so sweet." So yeah, that was really fun. There's a new season of Fortnite that's up. It's heist themed, and it's kind of pissing me off. It's really fun, but I have not won a single game, and the season has been out for. Oh, actually, it's only been out since yesterday, my birthday. So, I was like, it feels like it's been years that it's been out. But I haven't won a single game yet, which is pissing me off. But it's no fault of the game because honestly, it's fun. I'm just going up against a bunch of people that are excited about the new season too and are very like competitive with the game, that are like usually like give it a miss at like middle of the season and go, I'll play like once a week, but now it's a new season, everybody's like so when it dies down maybe I'll win something. But yeah, it's fun, it's a vibe. That's my week. What the fuck are you doing in your house?
Well, actually, I'm in my garage. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I am back in Massachusetts, in Boston, at my house, in my garage. I knew this when I went there, that I guess I needed to get an ARC, an alien registration card.
Yeah.
And you have to get it before the 90 days,
Yeah.
otherwise they'll fine you.
Ah.
And I was trying to get that since I got there. But I could not, for the fucking life of me, get in contact with immigration.
Really?
I could not call them. I called them through like 10 different numbers, and any number that anyone recommended, it would not work for me. I couldn't walk in because they don't accept walk-ins or anything. And I could not get there. And my 90 days would have been up if I stayed there, and so I would have had to been fine. So earlier in the week, I was like, okay, I can either take the who knows how much fine, which would probably be a lot.
Yeah.
And then like and then go do another semester, which I did want to do because I did pay for the 2 semesters.
Yeah.
But I was able to like work it out where I can get like my spring semester refunded, so I can get that money back. And yeah, I was able to talk with my landlord, and he I told him that I had to go back to America, and he's like, okay, that's fine, just like do all that stuff. So because I couldn't get in contact with them, I decided that like, okay, it might be for the best if I do come back and regroup
Hmm.
because clearly, I think the issue was I'm still so loud. I see, I was so used to being softer in Korea, and now that I'm back here, I'm like so much louder.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry, I'm watching my thing spike every time I talk, and it's annoying me. Um, what was I gonna say? And I realized the reason I couldn't get my ARC and couldn't get in contact with immigration there was because I never got a Korean phone number.
Yeah, dude, you need a Korean phone number. Did you not get one?
No, because originally I was going to, but then my mom said like, "Oh, she talked with our phone company," and she was like, "Actually, you can keep your phone number while you're over there."
You
And
can.
it
You
will like,
just should also get a Korean phone number.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Uh,
I thought there would be like other ways to like, get in contact with them, like like email or like something. But I guess the only way to do it is through a Korean phone number
you need a
specifically.
Korean phone number.
And so I kept doing it, and then I I think I got a Korean phone number when I was there because I
Hmm.
went on to like a website to get it, and it still didn't work. I still heard nothing from them, so I may have got scammed in that aspect, or something, because it would not work, and it just didn't work. So I was like, okay, I need to regroup. I need to get back here before my 90 days are up, and they would have been up like I think yesterday or something. I got in on Friday, so I just got back. I'm very out of it still with sleep wise and jet lag and all
Hey,
that.
we're both doing shit. That's good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, I am back.
Aw.
I don't want to be back. But I am.
Damn.
I was also sick this week. As soon as we hung up last week, I got like super sick. I could barely speak, and my nose was stuffed and running at the same time.
Is it just everywhere? Is everybody catching this shit?
I guess so. And I also had like a killer headache. I wasn't feeling great, and I was like, I also, fun fact, I made the heart killers quiz while I was sick. So if it gets weird, I do apologize. It was just my sick mind in delusional land doing shit. Anyway, speaking of heart killers, want to talk about our tier list?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's bring them up.
I didn't name mine.
You didn't?
Nah.
I did.
What a switch up! I'm so excited.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so at the bottom tier, I have literally insane and not in a good way. Right above that is I don't know about you.
Fair.
Above that is wish I knew more.
Ah.
Above that is yes, but also no.
I see that.
And I'm keeping my top tier a mystery.
Ah, mystery, because it probably
Yes.
gives it away.
It's a fun little thing that I came up with that I was like, oh, I need to name this tier list for a specific reason.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're just S, A, B, C, D.
Yeah, it is. But I'll give, like, context, I guess, because there is context.
Okay. Okay.
Shall I
So
start?
would you like to start us off, or do you want me to go first?
Sure. I'll start. I only have 2 people in my D tier.
Okay, fair.
At the bottom is Lily.
Yep.
Honestly, this tier should be just called Heartless Assassins. It's Lily and Rurat. Just because, like, honestly, we didn't know much about Rurat other than, hey, he hired people to assassinate people and was in the assassin business, so I'm just like, fuck it. Yeah, we'll throw them both in there. They're both. Their only character trait is Heartless Assassins, so we're gonna throw them in there.
Yeah. So my literally insane and not in a good way tier is just Lily. I only specifically put Lily in here because we knew how bad she was throughout the whole show. We rarely got to saw her be as bad as she was. Where with other people like Rurat, it's kind of like a question mark where it's like, how bad were you? What exactly were you like? What was like the full extent of you and your character really?
Yeah.
Is my question. So yeah, so Lily's the only person in my bottom tier.
Fair, I see that. My C tier is for at least you're not a heartless assassin. I like You're not great, but at least you're not a heartless assassin. Bottom of my C tier, I put them just here together, is the fucking weirdos from the house.
The weird couple.
Yeah, I don't understand. The reason I put it, if we learned more about them, maybe I would have put them like at least at the top of this tier. I don't fucking know, but they were. I don't understand. I still don't. This show is over. I still don't understand why they were there. Why they wanted to kill them. What I don't get it.
I don't know.
There was not even a, oh, we're psychotic, we were just released from prison, like, and we're actually crazy, or we went to an insane asylum and that's where we met. Like, there was no explanation for their behavior. They were just there. And I'm confused, so they're there.
Right.
And above them is the creepy little stalker asshole from one episode. I think that's who that is.
I think his name's James. I need to fact check that for the wheel. So
that's who he is, right? Because I forgot what he looked like.
Huh?
That's who he is, right? The one that was just like following Kant and Bison.
Yeah, the one who was Kant's ex, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I literally forgot who he was. I was like, I don't know who you are, so I'll put you in the middle. And then I was like, wait, I know who he is.
Yeah. I do want to fact check his name is James, just for clarity's sake. His name is, in fact, where the fuck are you? James, yeah, James.
All right. Yes, he's there. He's as I said, creepy little stalker.
Oh, I also learned, it's never revealed in the show. But I learned the ex's name as well, who's on the list.
Oh, it's never revealed. That's right. It's never revealed in the show, is it?
Well, okay. Fun fact: his name is actually the actor's name as well.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think there was an actual name. They just named it the same name.
There's literally no. Okay, there's basically no name. Wonderful.
Yeah. But I can tell you what it is when I get there to that.
Yay.
Yeah. So hashtag name reveal.
God. Anyway, creepy little stalker asshole.
Yes.
For that reason, is right there. Above him is Captain Dad, because he was an asshole. Like, generally, just he was an asshole.
Yeah.
He was trying to bribe his son's way into school. Like, on top of that, like, he wasn't just like an asshole because he was, being like, I can't, I need you to work for me. Like, he was also an asshole for other general reasons. He was doing the bribery thing. He was also being like, I could arrest you and your brother. We'll have to live without you, and that's gonna suck for him. Like, he was just a general dick. So he does suck. So he's at the top of C tier. But he's obviously like, I don't know, trying to arrest this ass. I don't know. There's some silver lining there, but like, he is a dick.
Yeah.
Fair. But that's it. That's it for C tier.
Okay. Well, in my I don't know about you tier, at the bottom I have Rurat. Like I said, I put him above this tier because, unlike with Lily, he was kind of just like a question mark. We're like, we don't really know if what he was saying was the whole truth, if there was lies to it. Like, we don't really know what his whole story was. So I'm kind of like, I mean, I know you're not great, but I'm also not sure if you're as bad as Lily is to put you that low. Like,
true.
I mean, you just hire people to kill people. Fine.
We did theorize that he hired Lily to kill their parents.
We don't know if it was the parents though. We still haven't learned that if it was the parents.
Yeah, we haven't learned that. We did theorize that, but we don't actually know. Yeah,
and I'm gonna say he didn't, because we see that after, like, he reveals that Fidel and Bison kept him alive. Because we see that Can and Style give him to Captain Dad as leverage, and he's alive then. I feel like if he did do it to do the parents, I feel like they would have killed him.
I'm gonna go with he did though, because why were there files in his safe?
What if he was keeping tabs on Lily and who she was killing? And because we know he was against Lily and Lily was against him, so he was trying to like keep an eye on that. Or Lily planted them there. Like Lily has connection where like it wouldn't surprise me if she did plant them there as well. Like, so I do feel like I'm gonna say, because I feel like if he did, Fidel and Bison would have killed him when they had a chance.
True, but also wasn't this their era where Style and Kent were like, let's not kill anyone anymore? Wasn't this around that era?
That was before all this. That because they did that in episode 11. This happened in episode 10.
True.
And Kent and Style weren't there, where like they could have easily killed him and they wouldn't really know, or they couldn't have stopped them.
I feel like we could keep seesawing on this because then I have a counterpoint.
Okay, well, because it's never confirmed, my personal headcanon and belief is that he didn't, and that's why I put him above. And even so, here's the thing: even if he did, like at the end of the day, Lily still took in children of people she killed and raised them to
100%.
be
That's why
assassins.
she's at the bottom for mine.
Which I feel like is worse than whatever Rarat did. So like, regardless, Rarat would be above Lily,
Yeah.
and he's just in the tier because I don't think he specifically wanted Fidel and Bison's parents dead.
Okay.
And I don't know if that end up being wrong. Whatever. I still think that Lily in their own tier doing that whole thing with like super manipulative in a fucked up way that goes beyond just hiring someone to kill someone. Like, yeah. Anyway, above Rarat, James. He was a weird little stalker boy.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Above him, Cougar Lady. She was a weird little cougar lady. Enough said.
She was.
And above her are the two little weirdos who were killers slash not slash crazy slash not in love, but also were, and it was a weird thing at that weird house. They were that, and that. Enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for my.
Snazzy.
I don't know about you tier.
Snazzy. My B tier is basically like, you were there. Don't really know much about you, but you were there, and you're at least not a dick. So this is like the middle ground tier, the in between, if you will. The what's that word for when you purgatory, the purgatory of the list.
Like, the limbo.
Yes, the limbo. This is the limbo of the list. At the bottom of B, we have Weird Cougar Lady, because she wasn't a dick. She just was kind of weird.
I mean, she was seducing young men.
Yeah, exactly. She was fucking weird. That's what I'm saying. She was weird.
Well, that's all. I mean, that's also like, it's borderline cheating. Also,
I agree.
You know how I feel. I mean, you know how I personally feel about that, which is why she's lower. But
I fully agree with you. But at least she's not an assassin, is what I'm gonna throw out there.
Good point. Fair.
Heartless. This is literally, some of these people are just here. At least they're not a heartless assassin, but they suck. Like, there's like these people.
I mean, I'm just saying that there are two specific assassins who I've yet to hear you name, so I'm not sure if that rule clearly.
But they were that keyword here. They're not heartless assassins.
Fair. Okay. Fair. Okay. I'll give you that.
Keyword. Above Weird Cougar Lady is boyfriend man. What's his
X.
No.
Boyfriend
man.
Hang on, wait, I forgot his
dude.
name again. But I it's like Nan or Non or something.
Yes, that guy.
Hang on, I'll give you his name in like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds, please. Nunt. Nont.
He's there.
Nunt.
I honestly thought him and the person above him, his boyfriend, what's his face?
Who, the X?
Yeah, I know his fucking name. What's it?
Keen?
Thank you, Keen. Okay.
Oh.
I forgot his name. Literally testament to the fact that I thought they were going to be way more important than they were. Like, like they're just there. Honestly, I really don't like. What was the point? Like, so yeah, they're just there, sitting in the middle, and above them is X, Mr. X.
Oh, Fluke.
Fluke is there.
There we go. That's the name.
Literally didn't even know his name for the whole thing.
Well,
but he didn't.
To be fair, his name wasn't revealed in the whole show.
True.
It was just revealed on my drama list, and also his actor's name as well.
We never knew. It was never revealed of his name. He was just the X that was possibly dead the entire show. And we fully thought that Fidel was burying him at one point until we were proven wrong. I don't know what the fuck was happening there, but he's literally just there. He's like, that's why he's at the top of the list. He's the token of, you're there. Like, kind of a not important character, mainly just for Fidel's storylines. So that's it for me.
So in my wish I knew more tier, are 3 people who I wish we knew more about. In kind of like a ranking of how much I would want to know more about you. So from the bottom is the least, but the top is the most who I want to know more about.
Yeah.
At the bottom is Babe.
Oh.
I feel like, and we talked about this in the show, where he did kind of just feel like a plot device for Can's story.
Yeah, I see that.
And I mean, we got a little bit where he was like bullied in school and he liked books and stuff, but like other than that, I'm kind of like I wish we kind of like gave him like some sort of subplot that was like important in some way. something that would like would make me interested in him and maybe more of his story. But like I wasn't real, which but I also like I do know I didn't hate him like or
Yeah.
was confused about him like the here below. So I put him at the bottom of this one. And above him, I have Nant. I do wish we saw more of him because him and Keen and their relationship specifically was very like, oh, we saw them like have a look and glance at like one moment in like episode 3, and then we jump like to episode 8 and they're in bed together, and it's like, oh, that happened. We were kind of like learning more about their relationship as it was being revealed to us, and his whole character was kind of just like, oh, he was just like there to be Keen's love interest. And I do wish we knew more about him and like because we were debating and I still don't know if this is clear or not. Did he know about the assassin
We
hitman stuff
still
or not?
don't fucking know. I have no clue.
Yeah. So like I still feel like I do wish we knew more about him because I would have been interested to see.
It really didn't feel as like dire because we didn't know as much about him as we could have. If we did know more, I feel like we would have been more emotionally invested when like the four of them like essentially like kidnapped him and were like yeah, secrets on mother, you can't have him back, and he was like no like and I was like I don't feel like this is that big a deal.
You know what they could have done? They could have added like each episode. They could have added a little scene with him and Keen, and like they could have made him such a sweet, innocent cinnamon roll who literally knows nothing about this, just like so pressed into it where everyone's like, oh, he's so sweet. And then when they did that, we would be like, oh no, he literally knows nothing. Don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him.
Like, I think that would have been nice, but
he just wasn't really even a character. He was just there.
Yeah. And then above him, I'd have Fluke, who's at the top. I would have been so interested to know more because like the only time we saw him in the flashback was during that one bar scene where Fidel's like, hey, hey, we can go, let's go, and then they dance. Like that was it.
That's it.
I would have loved if like each time maybe would have been a different flashback. Like maybe there was one where like we saw how they met and we kind of saw Mother kill him or like set him. Like I would have loved to him be like, oh, like maybe he got a text saying he's meeting Fidel somewhere and actually Mother, and she's like, oh, surprise. And like I would have loved to see more of that, and like because I feel like that would have gave his story a lot more impact than
that would have had way more of an emotional gut punch than it actually was. You know, I would have been so here for that.
Yes, I agree, and that is why Fluke is at the top of my wish I knew more tier.
My A tier, if I was naming them, could be called the hostages. It's just two people. Babe is one of them. I do agree with you. I feel like we could have gotten more of Babe rather than just a plot device and Ken's storyline. And also, now that I'm thinking about like what you said about his like bullying storyline, I had forgotten it completely existed. Like I was like, oh yeah.
It's funny because the bullying storyline is like, oh, Babe's getting bullied, but we see him with bruises, and then it's Ken and Bison's story of taking down a pedophile.
Yeah. It was just kind of inserted. Just like, let's watch them take down a pedophile.
It was their excuse to get them to the school, and then they were busting a pedophile. It wasn't really about the bullying thing anymore.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I
no idea. So, but he was I think the only reason that I think he's up this high is because I was like, oh, like he likes reading Shakespeare and stuff like that. He's a big English fan, and he's the reason that I knew this was based on Taming of the Shrew and 10 Things I Hate About You, because that was the first, like, one of the first scenes you see is he has the book and it kind of falls to the side. Yeah. So, and I think he's up here mainly because, like, yeah, he's mainly tied to like furthering Kant's plot, but because Kant cares so much about his brother, it kind of like is a dual thing, like the family aspect. I think that's gonna put him up there. And above him is Styles' dad. Love Styles' dad. Wonderful dude. I absolutely I love the fact that the first time I ever like heard this in a bill was, you can get married now. Like, was it from him? So
yeah.
Oh, we love to see it. I kind of want to just move him up to S, honestly. But he was a genuinely like good dude. Like there was like nothing there like that was like negative in any aspect. We just didn't see him as much. I think that's why I put him in A tier. But it was always just like, oh, Style, like, is this your new boyfriend? Or he was like, oh, I can say it over here. He's like, no, men. He was like, all right, men, sorry. But I think the only reason he's an A tier because we don't see him as much. But like, love him. So the A tier was for the hostages. That's for them.
Okay.
And that's it for that. What about your A tier?
So in my yes but also no tier, I have one person, and that is Captain Dad.
Okay.
So like, yeah, he was kind of a dick, but I think towards the end we did see that he did grow to care, I think, about Kent, and I guess Sal too, but mainly Kent, because like he did help him out at the end. He gave them the last day. He gave them like permission to go into the prison to teach and to get them closer with them throughout the 5 years while they were in prison. Like he pulled all those strings, like, and he didn't technically have to at that point because Ken apparently deleted all the blackmail and stuff.
Yeah.
So like he didn't have to do any of that, but he did, and like I feel like that takes some major like strings to pull, and also the fact that he does actually care about Kent in some way to where he was willing to help him out and be like, hey, here, you can still see your boyfriend once a week at least for the next 5 years in prison, while you teach him art.
You could almost say he treated him fatherly.
Daddy cop?
Captain Dad. No, I'm going for Captain Dad. I'm not going for Daddy Cop. That's not what I'm going for.
Didn't he say that one time? Wasn't
no.
That his name for...
No, I didn't say that.
Or maybe that's what I thought you said. Or you,
oh my God.
I forget. I forget.
I believe that, what you thought I said. I believe that it came from your brain.
I don't know. So yeah, I actually do think he was a father. Like, kind of became a father figure to Ken in a weird way by the end.
Fair, I do see that.
So I was like, you know what? I'll put you tier. Because at the end of the day, I think he was trying to take down Lily. And Lily, obviously being the worst, was like, okay, this is like fair. I don't like exactly how he went about this with like the whole blackmail Ken at the beginning and stuff. Yeah. That's why it's like yes, but also no. Because like there were a lot of no's, but also like at the end there were a lot of yeses. So
I think that's why I put him like at the beginning of C tier, because I'm like, there was some good shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's not all bad, but
yeah.
That's my yes, but also no tier.
Snazzy. My S tier.
Oh, your S tier.
There's only 4 people in it.
4 people. I wonder who they could be.
Gee, who the fuck knows? Obviously, it's Captain Dad and Lily.
and the 2 weirdos from that one house.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah. It's all they're all in that
top
tier.
4.
Who do you think my number 1 is?
I'm gonna say Style, because the character growth of you hating him to him being your favorite by the end would be perfection. And plus, you like, and also you did seem to like him more than anyone by the end. And like, I feel like it should be. So I'm hoping it is. And plus the character growth. I feel like it's not, but you're like debating on switching it now by your face because you're like making faces.
I'm not making faces. What do you mean?
So trust your heart. It could also be Fidel too, because I think Fidel would be your other option.
Okay. Well, I will give you my bottom 2, and then you can switch when we get to the top 2.
Okay.
So, bottom of S tier is Kant. I did like Kant. I obviously there was some stuff that like I was like, bruh. But at the end of the day, he was just trying to protect his brother, and then eventually it turned into also protecting Bison as well. And he never really he didn't often just think, oh, but what about me? What do I get? What do I want? He was mainly focused on helping them. And Style too, and his best friend. So obviously all of his energy kind of went to like, what are these people gonna do if I get hurt? What if I gotta stop that from happening for those people? But he never really thought of himself in that regard, which I think is why he's in my S tier. He wasn't a very selfish person, I will say. I like a tattoo artist. Tattoos are cool. Yeah. Above him is Bison.
Yeah. Okay.
Love Bison. I got very chaotic energy from him, but didn't stop him from being a very nice, mushy kind of person. He was crazy, but he was sweet, and I love that. And he was honestly when he started to like really fall in love with Kant, that love like just like came out everywhere. Like that was like he showed his love like very powerfully, and he loved with his whole heart. So. He's not dead. He loves with his whole heart. But yeah, I really like Bison. That brings us to our top 2.
I really want to be Style just for the character arc, like of you going through that would be great. And plus, by the end, you were giving him MVP every fucking episode.
I was.
Like, I'm just saying. And also, gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top.
We stand.
You must be. I'm just saying, must be. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm sticking with style.
Okay. Second place is style.
Shit.
I wanted to make him number 1. I do, but the thing is, when I make these tier lists, I really like think about it, and I'm like, I let my soul decide. Like, I don't know what. My mind.
I told you to let your heart decide, not your soul.
my
your heart would have said style. I'm just saying.
If I was choosing with my mind and I was thinking methodically about like who did I choose for each episode and how did growth come into it mathematically, who would I have picked? I don't do it like that. I go, who is number 1, and my finger just works like okay. So style is number 2. Again, love style, and the complete 180 I did with his character is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It
was great.
Funny.
It was so fun to watch. Honestly, it was like great.
I can't wait to re-listen to these episodes and be like, Jesus fucking Christ, I changed. Yeah. But yeah, gorgeous man found dead in a crop top. Gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top. Iconic line. Obsessed with it. And I think he's very fucking funny. So obviously he was annoying in the beginning, and I think that took some of it into account. But like, I do love the 180 I did on him. So, style's number 2. Okay. Number 1 is Fidel. I wasn't 100% sure about Fidel in the very beginning. It was kind of like a big question mark, because like, honestly, not just because we didn't know much about him, but like, we didn't even know much about his personality. He was very stone-faced, very not giving anything away. And I think I tend to gravitate towards characters like that a bit more than the like crazy, like uppity, like woohoo, like kind of characters. I tend to gravitate towards the silent type, I guess. Yeah, I something about Fidel was very like, one, he wasn't taking Styles bullshit when they first met, which I was absolutely ecstatic with as someone who didn't like Style in the beginning. I was like, same, bestie. But I just really like we got kind of like a slow character growth with him. That was, he went from stone-faced to smiling just a little bit more, and then towards the end it was just all hugs and tears and I love yous, and I'm just like, this man has just not, like you let one crack in on him, like, so, and he just like comes right out. Is like his whole personality just like falls right out through his tears, and I love that. So, and it, honestly, very me. So, yeah, I really connected with Fidel on that front. So, Fidel's my number 1.
I see that.
He's my number 1.
I see that.
I have no idea who you're.
I will tell you this. I was heavily debating between my top 2, and they were flipping quite a bit.
Okay, I think I know who they were though.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure out who my top 2 are, but like I will let you know. When I was making this, they were going back and forth, because it wasn't as clear as I thought it was originally.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, hang on, now I'm conflicted. So I will give you that warning, because it's not a clear shot as you think.
I'm still gonna go with my gut. Like, it may not be a clear shot in your brain, but I'm still gonna go with my gut as someone who watched this whole thing unfold.
What? Who watched this whole what thing?
The thing of this podcast, every episode, as I watched all of this unfold and all of your opinions unfold.
Oh,
Christ!
I was like, what? I was like, okay. I was like, the show. We were all watching that.
Yes, we were all. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Okay, go with your gut.
I'm gonna say style.
Okay. So I have 6 people on my tier list. Top tier, by the way.
Crazy, yeah.
At the bottom, I have Cant. And I almost put him at top of A tier.
Mm-hmm. I see why you weren't a favorite.
I didn't really like Cant for a lot of it. Like, I felt like it was just like everything he was doing was the same thing Captain Dad was doing to him, which I'm like, if we're all gonna hate Captain Dad for this, we should also give Cant the same hate as well. Like, I feel like they were very much like a parallel of each other, like Captain Dad and Cant. So like I did have issues with him, but I think the reason he's at the bottom of S instead, was because and the last few episodes, like he fought for that last day with them. He
Yeah.
came up with the idea to do the teaching stuff with help from Captain Dad, and like he really did like stick out at the end. Um, the last few episodes specifically, and I was like, okay, you
I
earned
did see
your
that.
spot at the bottom of this, I think. So
I did see that. He put through a lot of positive vibes in the last couple episodes. He really
yeah,
shone through a bit, just being like the one who like facilitated all of this stuff that they were able
he
to
did.
do.
Yeah. Above him, I have Bison. Um, I I like Bison, but I feel like he wasn't as like chaotic and unhinged as we thought he was.
No, I do agree with you. I think he was crazy in some
Cause,
moments, but we saw flashbacks where he was crazier.
cause I feel like he was like he acted more unhinged or seemed more unhinged than he actually was.
Yeah.
Cause he never wanted to kill anyone. He was a good little Christian boy before
He
all.
was a
Like
good
he
little
never
Christian
really
boy.
want, and like he only did when he really, really had to. It wasn't like like. And my big thing was he didn't kill James when he could have. Like if he was really as unhinged as we thought, he would have killed James.
Yeah.
If he was really as unhinged as we thought, he would have killed Cam when he found out he was betraying him.
Yeah.
He would have done a lot of the things that we thought he was unhinged for, but he wasn't, and he wasn't. So which I mean was interesting, but I was also like, okay, this is like I feel like we had a wrong interpretation of Bison this whole time, where he was not as unhinged as we thought.
I think I built a lot of my unhinged Bison stuff off of that one flashback of him shooting up a bar when he's doing
Yeah.
karaoke. It all built from that. I was like, oh, so he's crazy. Wonderful. And turns
Yeah.
out he kind of acted that way a little bit, but like he never followed through, you know?
No, yeah, yeah. I feel like he was like all talk and like no. Well, I mean,
There was
very
some
little
action, yeah.
Very little action when it came down to it.
Yeah.
So above him, I have Keen.
Interesting.
I felt really bad for Keen more than I thought he would. I kept calling him the redheaded stepchild, and I stand by that. I felt really bad for him. He was so mistreated by literally everyone. Like Fidel and Bison, they even say we're like, oh, we didn't really see him as like our brother, despite the fact they all joined at the same time.
Yeah.
Mother never gave a shit about him, other than his boyfriend. Like he didn't have anyone, and like there was a time where he thought he was gonna lose him when Fidel and Bison kidnapped him and stuff. So like I felt really bad for him, and like so much so that even though he helped get Mother arrested, she didn't kidnap Nan at the end to threaten him
Yeah.
because she didn't give enough of a
She
shit
didn't
about
give
him
enough
to
about
do
him
that.
shit.
That is so sad in a way.
That is.
She literally did not give it, and I'm just like, this poor guy just wants to be loved and wants affection from someone. Like, I felt bad for him, and I fully see him as a good person.
I see that. I do definitely feel really bad for him. I think, like what we talked about, if we got more of not, I mean, it was if we got more of like the relationship he had with his boyfriend, like sprinkled through, and also sprinkled through in those same scenes, him being like, I feel really lonely, and just like actually talking about what the fuck's going on, like even without giving too much away to his boyfriend. If we got little scenes like that, I would have felt worse for him, but I didn't feel connected enough to his character to, I don't know, feel that outwardly.
Yeah, I do wish we saw more of that to really emphasize that point home. But
Yeah.
even from what we saw, I was like, oh, this redheaded stepchild, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, so sad. Then above him, I have Styles' dad. Dude, he was great. He was fan-fucking-tastic.
So funny.
Every single time he was on screen, it was great. He was so fun. Like him and Style, like anytime they interact, even with him and Fidel, like he was so good. He was so chill, so laid back, and he was like constantly like messing with Style, and like it was so good. I loved his dad.
Honestly, one of my favorite relationships in the show is between Style and his dad. Like they had such an interesting rapport, and watching their scenes, I'm like, these are my favorite scenes. I love them talking.
I will say, yeah, they definitely had like one of the strongest relationships in the show.
Yeah,
because it was just so like he was just so fun to watch. Like anytime he was on screen, like, hey, Styles' dad, let's go. And like very rarely do I feel that about like the parent of like the main character.
Never.
So for me to put him like this high, let alone top tier, like it's like he's literally number 3. Like he's like
doesn't happen often.
He's great. He was so good, so chill, and like especially finding out that Fidel was a hitman. He was like, nah, it's chill, it's fine, it's whatever. You know, who cares? Like he didn't care. He was like, no, you know, I mean, Sal might need someone like that in his life to hold him down. So
exactly.
Like he was so good, and he really did trust like Style to make it his own right choices, and Fidel to treat him right, and all that. Like he really did trust that in their relationship, and it was just great. I love that. Such a great character. And that does lead me to my top two.
Every summer, we meet for a trip.
Vacation has officially begun on Netflix.
To best enjoy your trip, we suggest the following itinerary.
I say we just wing it.
Wing it.
See where the wind takes us.
From best-selling author Emily Henry.
Are you guys like a thing? Oh, no, we're just friends. Platonic travel companions.
Comes your next favorite rom-com.
Who wants to go skinny dipping? Alex does.
Vacation, Alex!
I love it when you get weird.
People We Meet on Vacation. Now playing on Netflix. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
I'm sticking with it.
You're sticking with Style?
Yes.
Okay. So my number two is Fidel.
Oh, I thought I read you wrong.
Like I said, this was a very back and forth and not as like easy as I thought it was.
Yeah.
But I do think Fidel is number two. I love Fidel from the start. I know my main emphasis was on Style, but it was mainly their relationship because I'd say are one of the few rare instances that was a true enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
It wasn't a one-sided enemies to lovers like most people think enemies to lovers are. It was a true enemies to lovers. Neither of them liked each other at the beginning. When they crashed into a car and first met, they both didn't like each other. They were at odds. And then when Kent told Sal to flirt with him, he was like, no, that asshole, fuck that. And he was like, man. The car. And he's like, sold. And so like he didn't even want to flirt with him originally until the car was brought up. So they were true enemies to lovers, which I do love. We all know that. But also Fidel, like you said, I think one of the reasons I love Fidel so much was because he was that strong, stoic, like very like he seemed like a very one note, not caring, just like very focused character. And like seeing him like break and crack and like learning about Fluke and the mom and like everything and like seeing him cry and break down like all those times, like those great scenes that I cannot get out of my head are so good. Like every one of them, from finding out Style betrayed him to finding out Mom betrayed him to like Fluke dying, like everything. Like it was just seeing him go through all that and like still like fight. And like when he was like he told Style like to leave, like he's like, hey, you can leave now. I won't hold it against you. And he's like, no. And he's like, good, then don't fucking leave. And he like grabbed onto him. Fidel's great. I do love Fidel, and I didn't need to give him his moment to shine.
This is one of the few instances where like everything that he did made sense for his personality and his character. And we got to the point where we learned more about his personality all the way towards the end, and then it showed that like every sneak peek or like what was it called, flashback, whatever, everything that happened before made sense as to why he is the way he is now. Everything added up meticulously, and I love that worked out like that, because when he's like telling Style, it's okay, you can leave, I won't blame you, it's because he has fucking abandonment issues. His boyfriend, he thought, left him. Even when he realized, oh, my boyfriend's dead, and he didn't leave me.
Because of me, so he thought.
He still had that abandonment mindset because he spent years thinking, my boyfriend left me. It's not that hard to just turn it off. And so even when he said to Style, you can leave, it's okay, it's not just that he's like protecting Style, it's like he's so used to it. You know, everybody fucking leaves him.
He built his own grave.
He built his own grave to be alone in death. Like, my man, like everything that went down with him made perfect sense. Like, it's amazing. I love it. I love.
He was so good. But that leads me to my number one, and also the name of my top tier.
I swear to God, is it what I think it is?
He never goes out of Style.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Wait. Okay, well done.
Is that what you thought it was?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was
What do you
gorgeous
think
man with clear skin found dead.
Oh no, no! I have been waiting to make this joke since the start of the show, and I kept forgetting to do it, so
Oh
I
my
added it
God.
on my tier list.
There you go.
But yes,
I
it
love.
was style from honestly from the pilot trailer. I knew he was gonna be my favorite. He was just so fun, so chill, so laid back, so goofy, over the top, silly. It was great. But then, like, what really put it over were like the serious moments we got from him, like
Yeah.
especially with him and Fidel, and like the like, oh, one day I'll be your 100% line, to like the whole like constantly trying to make it up to him, and like just being there for him when he's telling him about the ex and the past, and like he chooses not to leave him because he's like, no, I'm not gonna leave you just because like I'm not that kind of person, like I'm not that selfish, like
Yeah.
I love you, I'm gonna stay with you, I don't care if you want me to go or not, like I'm gonna stay because I love you. And like Style was just, he was so good.
That's what I love is like he started out going like, "Huh, you're stuck with me." Like it was, I was like, yeah, "You're so fucking annoying." Like, because that was his whole vibe is you're stuck with me. But even towards the end, it's that message stayed of you're stuck with me, but in such a positive, like affirming way. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere, kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, that's like it's so good.
It's so good. Oh, but yeah, Styles just great. I love him.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that, what our tier lists?
Damn.
I do. We didn't really get a question, but we did get a comment kind of that I'd like to bring up.
Okay.
It's from at Joe Talks BS and BL.
Oh, period. Hi.
Who said, I just want to say that there was a GMM TV cameo, if you count the director P. JoJo. Not that matters at this point, but I can't wait to hear what show you're doing next.
Wait, JoJo always does show up in the shows, and I always forget to be like, hey, look, there's JoJo. Who was he in this?
So I remember seeing it and thinking it, but then I completely forgot about it. It's in the finale. It's the scene where we cut the Style and his dad talking in the garage, but it's right before his dad comes over. Styles helping a customer, and that customer is JoJo. Yes.
I always fucking miss him and shit.
Yeah, so JoJo was there, and he did make an appearance. So I guess if we want to cross, I mean, we already got bingo, so it doesn't matter. But like, if we want to cross it off, I don't know if that would give us double bingo or what, but
I mean, let me look at what that gives us.
I don't think it would.
It wouldn't, but like
it would.
No, it wouldn't. From what I remember, I don't think it would.
I don't think it would.
But let's mark it off anyway. GMMTV cameo. Ooh, if we had makeup sex, we would have gotten it. Damn it!
Sucks.
Why can't they just like they fought for like a good like 3 fucking episodes? They can't have sex once after that. Really?
Oh no, we didn't see it. No,
guys. I mean, I'm willing to count it. They were making out on the beach pretty hard.
I mean, you could technically argue that.
Oh, now you're letting me. Okay.
Look, here's the thing. We already got bingo in the end. You know what?
Yeah, we got bingo. It's fine. We got bingo. Let's just leave it there. We got bingo.
Did you make a quiz or no?
No, I didn't make a quiz. I was not feeling well for most of this, so
okay.
Last few days.
So, do we want to take one of the Arabic quizzes and just like translate it? Because I didn't make a which character are you quiz, and I feel like we need to take at least one of those to like.
We do. That's the thing. Like I feel like we.
And I didn't make that. I made a completely different one. That's crazy, and we'll get there when we get there. But
there's an option on Reddit. Okay, so there's like we have to count.
What?
Okay, we just have to keep tally of what it gives us, and at the end it'll be like a certain answer gives you a certain amount of hearts, and then you count up your hearts at the end, or you keep tally, and then it'll tell you which character you are.
Okay, I'll start us off then.
All right.
In a game of truth or dare, you always choose truth to avoid embarrassing yourself in a ridiculous dare request. B, always choose dare because that's fun of the game. C, should just choose whatever, pretend to withhold certain info when it comes to truth questions to keep your image. Or D, are the person who always asks a question that gets the others out of their comfort zone.
Bro, I always choose truth.
I think I choose truth too.
I never choose dare. I'm like, nah. What if they dare me to do something absolutely stupid? I'm no.
I mean, I'll choose dare eventually, but like I don't want to be the first person to choose dare. I want to wait for someone else to choose dare to see like the dare levels and like test the waters. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a good
So we got
point.
3 hearts.
Okay, yeah, but don't let's not. For others that we choose different ones on, let's not say our hearts.
Okay.
Because then we could add it up in our heads or something on accident, and then be like, oh, I know what you are, and we can't do that. Ooh, who do you think?
Okay, true. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, when making decisions, you consider your benefits, what's more advantageous to you, are rational, not irrational, are rational, always thinking with your head, considering all the possibilities, get influenced by your current emotions, or don't overthink it, you just trust your instincts and go with the flow. I'm a Pisces. I get very influenced by my current
We
emotion.
need that on a fucking shirt. I'm a Pisces ...
I'm a Pisces ... I get influenced by my current emotions.
Okay, I think I'm gonna say I kind of do like a little bit of everything, but I feel like more lately I've been kind of just like trust your instincts and go with the flow. Okay. Which of these songs is closer to your taste? Radiohead Creep, Tito and Tarantula After Dark, Kenny Loggins Danger Zone, or Chris Isaak Blue Hotel?
I know 2 of these songs.
I've only heard of Radiohead, but I don't think I've heard of that song, so I'm picking A.
Cause I'm a creep. I think that's what it is. Kenny Loggins is the highway to the danger zone. I think that's that one.
Oh!
If I'm correct, please tell me if I'm wrong, guys. But I think that's what that is.
Well, I already picked A, and I already saw the heart, so I can't pick.
You can pick it,
that.
and then just write down the heart that you want. Okay.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll change it then. Okay.
I think that's the song that it is.
I'm assuming it is because I don't. Anyway, on social. Oh wait, no, this is you. Never mind.
Fine. In social events, you mind your own business. You just came out of obligation. Enjoy the atmosphere and the people. You want a change of scenery once in a while. Are a social butterfly, literally making friends in a snap of a finger. Usually are accompanied by friends, but let your gaze wander just in case.
Well, describe social events.
It depends on the social event. Because I went to a club once and I just minded my own business and stood in the corner reading fan fiction. But honestly, if I'm like at like other social events, like last wedding I went to, I got ridiculously drunk. But I feel like I'm the type to enjoy the atmosphere and the people. Like I whenever I go to like a social event, like that's a family event, because I don't really go to other ones outside of that. I'm just like, hello, like, what's up? Like I'll dance a little bit. Like, this is a vibe. Like, so I feel like enjoying the atmosphere and the change of scenery, because I'm usually just in my room, is the vibe I'm going for.
Yeah. I'm gonna say usually are accompanied by friends, but let your gaze wander just in case. Because I do feel like when I go out to social events, it's mainly with my friends.
Yeah.
So, when you're going on a trip, you grab yourself in a few good outfits. That should be enough. Have everything planned down to last detail. Just take the essential to make some small research on places you can visit, or have your suitcase ready from last night. Can't hold your excitement for the trip.
I mean, both B and D for me, but like I have to pick one.
I'm actually more of a C.
Yeah, you feel like a C.
Yeah.
I see you being a C. Because for Korea, you were just like, oh, I'll do this, and I was like, okay, you needed this. So
well, I did, and now look how that turned out. So maybe it's not best to be like me, but you know, it's true.
I feel like I might be the B. I think I'm the B, because like while I am very excited for things, I'll pack my suitcase like 2 days beforehand. I'm meticulous, but I have a folder from 2023 Korea. That thing is my baby. Like I have everything mapped out. I have maps printed and little like hearts on like the locations to visit in certain cities. Like I was meticulous about it. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Your ideal partner is someone who loves you and you feel comfortable to be yourself around them. Someone who makes you smile and understands you. Someone cute and unpredictable who keeps you on your toes. Or someone who is hard to get, a challenge.
See, I would like to be the challenge. I don't feel comfortable going after the challenge. Unless I'm sure it would work out, which I never am. I really like the idea of someone who keeps me on my toes. I like the unpredictableness, and I like the idea of just not like really knowing, and kind of like keeping things interesting every day or like every time, and like just always up for a surprise and something new. So I'm going with that.
Snazzy. I'm going with someone who makes you smile and understands you. So I think that's very warm and comforting. It's not just like, because relationships, I've kind of like feel like I've grown up in that aspect. Like I haven't really done much dating, but I'm way more of the fact that it's like, oh, it's not just about love. Like someone who understands you, someone who makes you smile, someone who like, you know, won't be like, oh, that's weird, I'm gonna like distance myself, but someone who actually like you connect with on a certain level.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Me, that's me. What's your approach to flirting? You just go talk to them. You are straightforward and confident. You go for it. You won't give up till they say yes. The other must be someone really special for you to ever make a first move. You never flirt. You always let others flirt with you. That is me.
That's
I
me.
don't flirt.
I'm too scared to flirt. I'm like,
I am too. I don't flirt at all.
Choosing this isn't, oh no, people flirt with me, I don't flirt. This isn't that. This is, I'm way too scared to fucking flirt. So if someone happens to flirt with me, great. Thank you.
Yeah, they need to make that move because I will not.
Like people I've been head over heels with in the past and I still have not flirted. Like my flirting amounts to, oh, I like your necklace. Okay, bye. Like that's it. I get like, and that's not even flirting. So
better than mine.
Yeah, just honestly, girls flirting with girls is very much like, oh my gosh, that's such a cute top. Like, yeah, oh my gosh, I love your hair. Like, I do that shit all the time because I can't say I like your face.
Well, that's the thing. I was gonna say that's also like a thing where I feel with girls to girls, because you could also say that, like, that could also be platonic as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's a nice little shield. It's a cushion. It's I'm not flirting with you. I just think you got a cute top. Like, please don't think I'm flirting with you, even though I kind of am.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you respond to someone who needs help? You don't bother. If it's not related to your family, it doesn't concern you. You're willing to help whatever way you can. Depends on who that someone is, otherwise you don't care, or you'll rush to their aid, especially if you're getting something out of it. I'm willing to help. I mean, like, I grew up on What Would You Do? Like, that was the shit I would watch every time I came home from school. Every day I'd be like, what would you do, Zon? Oh my god, I gotta watch What Would You Do? And, like, I would be sitting there going, you know, if I was fucking there, I would be like, how the fuck could you say that? Like, I feel like I'd be the one willing to help in whatever way I
can. I don't know. Because, like, I want to say I'd be willing to help whatever way I can. But, like, again, I'm very, like, shy, so I'm also like, I don't know if I would. Like, I think it, like, I feel like I would want to, and maybe if there was some way I knew I could, but, like, I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to do it.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who it is.
Yeah, I could see that.
What am I gonna say?
Which isn't an evil thing. Like, because if it's like some big, like, exciting, like, if it's a very loud debate, or if people are like I can see like someone who's shy being like, I'm just gonna be over here.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like doing my own thing, and I'm like, if, you know, it depends. Like, if it's like my friend or someone, yeah, or like someone who I'm like, oh, like, who like looks like visibly needs my help, and like I feel bad for, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do something. We'll see.
Like, it's like if someone needs help being lifted out of like a canal or something, like I would be like standing on the side going, you can do it, and that's the best way I can do to help, but I don't have the muscle strength to lift them. So it could depend definitely on the person.
Yeah. When you meet someone for the first time, you will stick to the usual stuff and have a casual conversation. Engage in conversation if they pique your interest. Are an open book. You talk about everyone and everything as if you knew each other for years, or speak only when addressed and keep your answers short. You're not comfortable with new people around. That is me. That is me for sure.
I am kind of a mix between B and C. It honestly depends on like the chemistry. Like if you click with someone really easily. Because I don't click with everyone. Like sometimes someone will be like really quiet and I'll just be like, hi, and they'll be like, hi, and kind of turn around and won't seem interested. Then I'll just kind of shy away. I'll be like, I feel like this person doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, that's me. I'm that person where I just like, hi, and just like,
there you go. So occasionally that'll happen, and I'm like, I don't think we'll talk that much. But if I start talking to someone and they're like, oh my gosh, like for real, like, and we just kind of mesh on that level, then I'll just be like, dude, oh my god, you'll never guess what happened to me when I was 5 years old. Like it'll just all spill out very easily. So I'm an open book, but it depends on the person. So I guess I'll say engage in conversation to pique your interest, because I think pique your interest is kind of like code for me for if you two have chemistry when chatting, like kind of thing. So I guess I'll choose B. What are the most important components for a relationship? Love and understanding, trust and deep emotional connection, honesty and communication, or sacrifice and attentiveness. Now I've talked about this. Every time we watch people make mistakes in relationships on these fucking shows, what do we always yell?
Communicate,
bitch.
It's funny that you said that, because when you first started talking, I thought you were gonna say love and understanding, because I know you've talked about always wanting to be like understood and like people understanding you.
Yeah.
So I thought you were gonna say that originally, but then you started talking about other shows. I'm like, oh no, I know where this is going. But
yeah, that's the thing, because I do want love and understanding, and trust and deep emotional connection are two things that I think would be very important in a relationship, and I would love to have those. But I don't think a relationship can work at all. Like, it will immediately fall apart if you don't have communication. Like, that's all well and good, and you need that. But if you don't have communication, it's fucked.
Yeah.
That's my thought, at the very least. So, like, I part of me doesn't want to. Part of me wants to choose the other two, but I think that's just a Pisces.
I see that. I will. I mean, they're all good. I feel like they're all important.
I feel like they're all very important, so I don't know, bro. Like,
I'm gonna say I like the phrasings of a deep emotional connection.
Yeah.
And trust. Because I feel like as long as you trust them and have a deep emotional connection with them,
you're already communicating.
Even if you can't communicate or be honest, you still know that at the end of the day, like, they aren't gonna let you down.
Yeah, because then the communication is already kind of there if you trust them. If you trust them, then the communication is already kind of like set in stone, I guess. I like that. I'm gonna choose that.
Okay.
I think it's a nice middle ground.
Yeah. Okay, in the hypothetical scenario where you end up in jail, how do you think you survive in the other inmates if the other inmates get ganged up on you? Either divide and rule or talk yourself out of the situation. You are good with words. You would just beat them up the moment they made a move against you. You would assert your dominance by making a gruesome example out of one of them. You would improvise, try to de-escalate the situation. Most likely, you will end up at the infirmary, if not dead, at some point.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll try to improvise. I took improv class.
I would be like, guys, come on, like, we don't need to be doing this right now. Yeah. Come on, like, why don't we just go watch a movie? There's a bunch of books in the library. We could chill. Let's chill. Let's talk. How's your life? That would be me, 100%. When problems arise, you address them head on. There's no point in waiting around. Carefully solve them one by one to ensure not making mistakes. You put on a smile, trying to focus on the positive, or endure till you come up with a solution. What does fail to do any of that? Where's that one? I need. I think when I was younger, I would focus on the positive, but I feel like I'm jaded now.
That's what I'm gonna say, actually. I'm gonna say C. Put on a smile, focus on positives.
I feel like I would have said that when I was younger. But I don't have that energy in me, is the thing. I don't have the energy to be positive a lot of the time anymore. Now I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Fucking everything.
So do you endure until you come up with a solution?
I guess so.
I feel like that's where you're leaning towards.
Yeah. Ay.
Ooh. When imagining your dream life, you picture traveling with your beloved around the world, a life of freedom with no obligations and responsibilities, a normal life just knowing that your beloved is waiting for you at home is enough, a life of adventure and adrenaline.
I want the first two. Both of them.
I want the first two and the last one.
The last one has kind of an interest as well, but like, I feel like too much, I'll freak the fuck out. So I like A and B. I don't want any fucking responsibilities or bills or all that shit, and I also want to travel the world. That's the perfect life right there. Oh my god, that's the perfect life. Oh my god. I'll just say travel around the world. I think that's the. I'm willing to live with some obligations and responsibilities if I get to just travel around the world for my life. You know.
I'm gonna say a life of adventure and adrenaline because I feel like going on an adventure, in my mind, would be traveling the world.
Yeah.
And I know it would be like an adventure and like full of adrenaline and like always something like interesting happening and no more of the like boring mundane crap and like I get to really experience that. So that's
honestly,
why I'd say.
I can't live on the boring mundane crap. It's starting to kill me.
Whoa, don't I know it?
Jesus. If your family's life was at stake, you would do whatever it takes to save them without a second thought, would share your problem and ask for someone you trust to help you, would go to their rescue without lowering your guard down, would think of the best approach to not risk any casualties. So all of them are help them, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's the way you help them. I would share my problem and ask for someone I trust to help me, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to bear a weight like that alone. I feel like I'd need help.
I'd say go to rescue without lowering your guard.
Okay.
Your idea of a first date would be to get them somewhere you can show off your skills, to get to do something fun, to do something that will make you learn more about them, or to do something you will both enjoy.
I do like showing off my skills. I do like going places to show off my skills. I feel like that's something that I am really much very like I don't like that about me, but I like going places or doing things where I'm like, hey, check out what I can do. You want to see what I can do? I gotta live off that shit. I'm gonna say do something fun because
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't. I've done movie before, and I feel like that's a poor idea. Like, because then you're not talking to each other. But if you go out and just do like mini golf or something, or you go to the fair or an amusement park, that's a great fucking first date. Because then you're chatting, but you're also having fun.
Because I feel like, especially with the first date, it's important to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, because even if you guys don't click and it's like not gonna last as a relationship, you're still having a fun day together. Yeah. And that's still, I think, better than just like because if you're doing the like, oh, learn more about them, and it's like, oh, they kind of suck as a person. Like, that's like risky because like you could learn the bad things about them.
Yeah. I think first dates are stressful as it is. So I feel like doing something fun kind of de-stresses that and just puts like a not that big of a deal picture on all of it, which I think is the important thing to do. Okay. Everyone's got a past. Would you share yours? Ooh. Highly unlikely. Past is past. You don't see why it should matter in the present. You wouldn't have a problem to talk about it. If the other person opens up to you about it, they may encourage you to do so yourself. Or you'd like to, but you're hesitant of oversharing. I wouldn't have a problem talking about it. I'm an open book once I like get to know someone. I just start going, oh my god, yeah, like I literally like a second ago I was like, you'll never guess what my dad did when I was 5. Like it's very much like I'll tell everyone everything. I don't care.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say I'd like to, but I'd be hesitant about it.
Yeah, I see that.
How do you usually handle conflict? You escalate things, trying to get the upper hand. You resort to
I don't know what that is.
Prevarication.
Huh.
So things won't go further. You take charge, issuing an ultimatum. You put your foot down, raising your voice, or using force if necessary.
Honestly, I hate that I'm like this in conflict, but I do escalate things trying to get the upper hand sometimes. Like, I only really ever fight with my mom these days. But I will be like, I tried so fucking hard to get her to understand some things from my perspective sometimes.
Okay,
but
so
I will start yelling about it.
Prevarication, I looked it up.
Yeah.
It means like lying or avoiding telling the truth.
Oh, no.
So.
No, I'll go off on like as many like things as I know, trying to be like, no, but don't you see this? Don't you see this? Don't you see that? Like, and I will yell and I will start crying. Like, it's just, I don't fight often, but the only person I ever really fight with these days is my mom, and that tends to be how it ends up. So.
I think I would escalate things too.
Yeah. Okay. What would you rather do to unwind after a long day? Go to karaoke, go kart racing, go bowling, or go to a music pub? Oh, some of the honestly, all of these are very fun ideas. I think solo karaokeing would be kind of fun, honestly. Just going by yourself in a little room. I love doing go-karts. Those are really fun. I love bowling.
I do enjoy go-kart.
I love a go-kart. I love bowling. And I love music, and going to a pub sounds like a vibe. So, like, all of these are options. The problem.
I'm going to say go-karting.
I'm going to say...
Because I haven't done that, I think, in a long time.
I haven't done it in a long time. Whenever I would go to Mount Asia, which is like the little family fun park that was in my town, that gasoline smell would always just bring me right back. Like, I'd go outside and I'd be like, go-karts. Like, it just was there. I think I'm gonna say bowling. Bowling was always my go-to for everything, so I love bowling. I miss bowling. I haven't done it in a while.
Ooh, what's the impression you give other people versus the reality? You look quite harmless behind a demon underneath. You look and are unapproachable, but under your tough exterior, you are a marshmallow. You look and act cool, but you are a bit full of yourself, or you look and are friendly.
So basically, like, is a cinnamon roll could kill you.
Yeah.
I've switched around my whole life, so I don't actually know where I'm at right now.
I may.
I could very much be a mix between the two, A and B. I think I do have a resting bitch face sometimes, so I feel like I could look unapproachable, but I'm always like, hi, like underneath. I'll say B. I think I'm more like B. What kind of partner are you? The shamelessly jealous kind. You make sure to mark your territory. Cheesy but thoughtful. You always think of ways to please your other half. Flirty. Even after establishing your relationship, you never stop trying to win over your partner. Or romantic. You are a bit rough around the edges, but when you want to, you are very soft and sweet.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? No. A strong deodorant? Yes. The six-pack of abs? Nope. Six-pack of beer? Yes. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol 21 plus and in select cities. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
So I'm either C or D. Because I know I said, like, I don't flirt, but, like, if I'm already in a relationship with that person,
Then
would
it's
feel
easier,
comfortable to flirt. And I also feel like I would be, like, very soft and sweet, the romantic.
I feel like people, I think when I've been in a relationship, people are cheesy and thoughtful or romantic to me, and I'm always like, I'm just like, stop. Like, I don't think I've ever really been in a relationship for long enough where I can see what kind of person I am in a relationship. I feel like I haven't.
Were you ever shamelessly jealous at all?
No.
In any of them?
No, not at all.
Did you ever feel the need to mark your territory and just pee all over them? Because that's literally what I thought of when you read that, and I kind of laughed at that.
Jesus.
No?
No.
Never peed on anyone. Okay.
Think...
I'm torn between C or D.
Honestly, I might say D, because I feel like with cheesy, I would think, okay, with B, I would think of ways to please my other half a lot, because I'm very much like, my love language from me to someone else is gift giving, so I feel like I'd always be like, here, have this, I know you've been wanting it. So, like, I feel like I'd constantly be doing shit like that, but I feel like the romantic one sums me up a little bit more. And I feel like that could still be considered romantic if you, like, move it downwards a little bit. Because it says you're a bit rough around the edges, but when you want to, and probably after you take the time to get to know them, you're very soft and sweet. I feel like I would need a second, so I feel like that would.
I think I'd say that too, yeah.
Yeah.
And in which illegal career do you think you'd shine? Car theft / breaking and entering, assassination, weapons specialist, assassination, fighting specialist, or speeding?
Oh, I want to combine B and C.
I do too.
I really can't we just say, like, assassination? Like, just plain old, like... I'll
go with weapons, I think.
I don't feel like I'd be good with weapons. I feel like learning to fight would be kind of sick, so I'll say fighting specialist.
Okay. Oh, wait, actually, I need to add them? Okay, hang on.
We gotta add them. I'm gonna pull out my calculator.
Oh, God, okay. I thought like, oh, if you answered mostly ones or something, it would be that. Oh, damn, I didn't realize I add numbers. Okay. Oh, I got mine. Okay.
Okay. Who should read theirs first?
I don't know. These are long blurbs.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
See if we got the same one, like sometimes we do.
We do sometimes, yeah.
Cute and innocent looking.
People can't help but flock around you.
Well, what was your number? What was your number?
44.
Oh, I was 49. So you were closer to.
I was closer to Style.
Yeah, you were closer to Style, and I was.
And you were closer to Fidel.
Honestly, that sounds about right. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle, but we're closer to each other.
Actually, that tracks. Yeah.
That tracks. But I do see myself very much like cute and innocent looking. People can't help but flock around you. I like to think that's true. Like, honestly, not to sound weird like that, but like, I'm like, people like me easily. Like, I don't know why, but like my teachers, like growing up, like my teachers, like during parent-teacher conference would be like, oh my gosh, love her, she's amazing. She's not good at school. But like, oh my gosh, she's wonderful. Like people just generally will be like, I very easily make friends with people because they're just like, oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. Woo. I'm very like, just my personality like that. So I feel like this is correct here. I don't enjoy the attention.
I do not relate to that part at all, though. I will say that.
I don't enjoy the attention though. While you enjoy the attention, you won't just give your heart to anyone who approaches you with a few compliments on a silver platter. True.
That I believe, yeah.
That I believe. When it comes
to love, you are a dreamer who tends to lose focus, but you're not naive.
Okay, yeah, I see that as me as well. Yeah, I do. I'm a dreamer.
I can give you that. Yeah, I can see myself at that.
Yeah. Pisces thing.
Yeah. Do you want to read the next? Do we want to switch off with each sentence?
We'll switch with sentences. Gaining your trust requires effort from the other party until you deem them worthy of your feelings. Worthy is not the right word here for me, I'd think.
Yeah, it's like once I trust you enough, that's fair. But like, it's not like, oh, you're worthy of loving me. It's more just
honestly, it doesn't require effort. Like literally. Yeah, you require some effort, I feel like. But like, if someone comes up to me and goes, "Hi, you want to go?" I'd be like, "Okay." Like, I'm very easily won over. It's a problem. I'm shocked I didn't get kidnapped as a kid.
In your tedious routine, you yearn to have a relationship, be loved, and finally see the world outside of photos. That's accurate.
That's very accurate. Yeah. When an issue arises, you are not afraid to speak your mind, even be honest about your nasty feelings of jealousy. Jealousy obviously was not a big thing for me, but like I am not afraid to speak my mind when issues arise. Well, like if someone says something that I don't agree with, especially politically, I'll be like, no, like not at work because I'm not allowed to, and I'm trying to be professional. But like,
yeah, I was gonna say work's a different animal.
Work's a whole different thing. But like every other aspect, if someone walked up to me and said some shit, I'd be like, no, bitch. Like I would go off. So I see that.
You like to get to the point of things that leads you faster to the answer you want.
Yeah, I think we all. Yeah, very, very true. A person like you appreciates the truth even if it's harsh.
I see that in me.
I see that, yeah. But like also I'm very easily hurt.
This is a very dark example, but like when my grandparents were sick and dying of cancer, I like wanted to know, and like I didn't know, like my parents would tell me beforehand and stuff, like like I was someone who like I wanted to know that beforehand rather than wait until it like happened, and like, you know.
Yeah.
So I do like want to know like what's going on, and I do want to know the truth a lot. So
I would say I do too. I feel like the end result is more important. Like in the moment, if someone tells me something I don't want to hear, like if it's about me or about something else that they maybe want to keep hidden to protect me from something. But like if they say some shit, I will burst into tears. Like if it's like, oh, I don't like the way you do this, or you shouldn't do this like that, I will take it very personally, very easily. But also if they don't tell me the truth, then I feel like I'll grow into a person that I shouldn't be, because I won't get that feedback, or I won't get that like information that will build me into a better person. So I feel like, yeah, it's gonna suck, but like, tell me, please.
Yeah.
Lying is the one thing that can really set you off and awaken your vengeful and unpredictable nature that thrives on your emotions and dictates your actions. Honestly, I'm a liar myself.
I don't know if it's lying per se.
Yeah.
But there are things that definitely could set me off and awaken my vengeful and unpredictable nature.
Very true. I agree. I mean, I'm a liar myself, so like if someone lies to me, I'm just like, damn, you're almost as good as I am. But like, yeah, but there is shit that will piss me off to a very high degree. I do see that. Oh damn, look at us. We got bison.
Okay. We're bison. Okay, cool.
We're bison.
Okay, are you ready for my quiz now?
Yeah, I'm kind of terrified, but yeah.
Okay. Again, I made this when I was 6, so just be warned.
Okay, here we are. Would you survive falling in love with a hitman, the Heart Killers edition? Let's say you fell in love with a hitman, umbrella term. How would it go? Take the quiz to find out. I like the umbrella term there because it kind of also ties in with the quiz we just did of weapon specialist or melee.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it can be any kind of, hitman.
Okay.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. Wait, I went first last time, did I not?
Oh, okay, I'll go first this time. All right. First things...
I also added pictures and stuff, so...
You did add pictures. We got Canton Bison here with their drinks, or their milkshakes. First things first. Let's get to know a little about you. What positive trait best describes you? Warm-hearted, fearless, imaginative, or wise? I am not wise. In between warm-hearted and imaginative, I would say.
I feel like I'm more imaginative, I feel like. I definitely relate to.
I feel like I'm more of a dreamer than an imaginative person. I feel like imaginative kind of implies putting it into practice. And I just lay in my bed and go, oh, wouldn't it be nice if this happened? Like, I don't really put it into practice. So I'm going to say warm-hearted.
Now, what's a negative trait that best describes you? Boring, timid, selfish, or foolish?
I feel like I'm a little selfish.
Yeah, I was going to say selfish, so.
Yeah. Now you meet your hitman lover. It's funny. You've met your hitman lover. What attracts you to them? They seem like they'd be fun to be around. They're mysterious and I'm intrigued by them. I notice them being nice to someone, or they're hot and I want to take a ride. See, I was looking for, they're actually quite cute, which makes me want to get to know them. But you decided to word it as they're hot and I want to take a ride.
Again, remember, I was sick when making this quiz.
That's no excuse. That's just you. I would expect that from you otherwise.
Well, I would have...
honestly, though, I'll take... They seem like they'd be fun to be around. That seems like the vibe I was going for.
I mean, yeah, they're hot and I want to take a ride.
Yeah.
But also, they're mysterious and I am intrigued by them. Like, I do...
Yeah.
Like, I do lean towards mysterious types as well. Yeah, no, they're hot and I want to take a ride.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, who are we killing? You meet them, and they obviously don't tell you they're a hitman. But what do they tell you they do? They refuse to give me an answer when I ask. They said they're unemployed, trying to figure out what they love in life and focus on that. They said they come from money, so they don't need to worry. Or they said they have an uninteresting job and always change the subject when it's brought up.
I feel like I'm trying to view this as like, what would I be most impressed by?
Attracted to, yeah, like what would be the job where you're like, oh, I like that in a person.
I'm viewing it as what answer would I be most impressed by once I find out they're a hitman? And I went, oh, you tried to tell me this before. Well done. That's what I'm viewing it as.
Yeah.
And I feel like that the best answer that like I'd be like impressed that they gave me to change the subject would be they say they're unemployed and trying to figure out what they love in life and focus on that. I'd be like, vibes, well done.
I'd say, I think that just say they have an uninteresting job and change the subject when it's brought up.
I feel like everything else would sound suspicious.
I mean, it's all suspicious. They're hitman.
I know it's all suspicious. Okay. All right, you're tasked with planning your first date. What do you plan? Take a nice long walk in the park, just talking and getting to know each other. Go to see the new movie that just came out. Plan an all-day event doing something fun, or invite them over to hang out at your place. I feel much like Chapel Rowan's coffee. Like, if we go back to your place, it's over.
In a good way or a bad way?
Honestly, in her song, it's a bad way because she's talking about an ex, and it's like we just gotta have coffee because if we do wine, we'll go back to your place, and we don't want to do it on that.
No. But this is for a first date.
This
so
is for a
wouldn't that be
first
good
date.
thing, then?
Yeah, this is for your first date. But like, honestly, it's only a good thing if you go, yeah, I want to fuck, let's do it. Which is not me. So
well, you don't know who this hitman is.
Yeah, I know, but in general, I wouldn't be like, let's fucking go back to yours. Woo, that's not my kind of personality. That's yours.
Hey now, I actually was gonna plan an all-day event and do something fun.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much. It's a first date. Thank you very much.
We did both talk about this and say that like going out and doing something fun would be a good first date. So yeah, I'd pick that too.
Which one of you makes the first move? I do. I want to be in control. I do. I can't wait around forever. They do. I like someone who takes control. Or they do. I'm too scared to make a move.
I'm much too scared to do a damn thing.
I am too, but I also do like someone who takes control as well.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
like, so I'm gonna lean more towards that one.
Nah,
because while I am too scared to make a move, I also do enjoy someone who does take control.
I'm just much too scared. I don't even think about anything else. I'm just like, nope, can't do it. Because what if they say no? We don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to notice your hitman lover acting strange and secretive. How do you react? I cry because they're cheating on me. Immediate first thought. I ask them what's going on. I spy on them to figure out what's going on. Or I try to ghost them. Okay, as someone who's ghosted someone in the past. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Not a lot, just a smidge. I wouldn't choose that. Because that's mean. And I know that now. I'm just gonna point blank be like, hey, what's going on? But like, I'm not gonna do it in like a, aggressive way. Not to be like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why are you being weird? I'm gonna just be like, hey, are you okay? You've kind of been distant. What's up?
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm picking that one too. Okay. You learn the truth that they're a hitman. How do you react? They kill people. Bye. That's awesome. It makes things more exciting. It freaks me out, but I don't let them know that. Or that doesn't matter as long as they're not planning on killing me.
Now, this is a hard question. Part of me would want to say they kill people by, but like, how long have we been together? How much trust have I put into them? And what's their personality? Who have I gotten to know? And does that connect with them being a hitman? Or
that's all up to you. In my mind, I'd say it would freak me out, but I wouldn't let them know that.
Yeah, but then that's not communicating. I feel like, okay, I would pick that, but I would just be like, hey, let's talk about this, because, like, what do you mean? But I wouldn't say, like, like I'll say it freaks me out, but I don't let them know. How do you feel about death and violence? I like it. It depends on the situation. It scares me, or it doesn't bother me.
I think it depends on the situation.
I was gonna say it depends on. I don't want to sound like a horrible person, but it does depend on the situation because I don't necessarily like it, but like, I don't know, when I'm watching shows and some pretty girl kicks ass, I'm like, you know what, violence is pretty sick. Like,
exactly, violence. Someone kicking ass is attractive.
It's attractive. I don't know what to tell y'all, but like, so I guess it depends on the situation.
Yeah. And just for fun, who's your favorite The Heart Killer's character? Bison, Fidel, Stout, or Kent? We've already answered this question.
We have.
Yes.
Easy peasy. That's why we do the tier list first.
Yes.
If you know, you know. Good. Okay, wait, what was the question? What was the, like, actual...
Would you survive dating Hitman?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll read mine first because... Oh, no, you read yours first because okay. I didn't make it. So I get to guess.
Well, here's the thing. There's no, like, answers for you to guess.
Yeah, I know.
So I added a quote to each one of these, and the quote I got was, "You think I'll go on living if you died?"
Oh.
And the blurb is, "This gives Romeo and Juliet vibes, sort of. The hitman lifestyle is brutal, and you choosing to join it for your love is sweet, but not very smart. With you two acting like lovesick teenagers, it makes you distracted at the worst time. And while you make an epic love story out of it, it's a short and tragic story that results in both of your demise.
Fucking hell, you're
so
screwed.
Pretty much we both die.
You're screwed, bro.
Yeah.
Sucks for you, because one day I'll be 100%. It's time for a shotgun wedding. It's time for a shotgun wedding. You successfully fell in love with a hitman and got happy ending against all the odds. Maybe it was because your love for each other was strong enough to overcome any obstacle that came your way. Or maybe you were more comfortable with the hitman lifestyle than you thought.
Okay. So there were two other ones where one is you would die and they would live, and the other was they would die and you would live. Okay, now it's time for Ship It or Rip It.
Ship it or rip it.
Yes, we got Kent, Bison, Fidel, Style, Keen, Nant, James, Fluke, Billy, and Emma.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yes, okay.
Destiny, come through.
Let's see. First one we have is Nant. So that was Keen's boyfriend.
Yeah. Give him the key.
So Nant and Bison.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna. I don't see it. I feel like Bison needs someone to be like,
yeah,
hey, let's fucking chill. And Nant is like kind of like too like soft and chill from what I've seen him in.
Yeah,
so
I'll agree.
I'll say.
So that's a rip.
That's a rip.
Next we got Kent.
All right, come through. Oh wait, no.
You can't.
No.
Oh, that's kind of ironic. We got Kent and Keen.
Oh damn. I think if we learned more about Keen, I'd be intrigued.
I was gonna say I'm more willing to lean towards this one as a ship than the other one, because I feel like, you know, if Keen is so desperate for love and affection, and if Kent was someone to give that to him, I could see things working out.
Yeah.
So I guess I say ship it.
Yeah, I'll ship it. I'll tentatively ship it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We got Billy.
Oh.
Okay. Billy and Fidel.
Oh, I'll give that to you for sure.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Ship it. Why not? You like the mysterious type anyway, so
I do like mysterious. Yes, I do.
But we don't get Destiny.
Then we got Style and Fluke, which is Fidel's ex.
Oh, that would be messy.
Which is kind of fun in theory.
We don't know about the man.
I'll be honest, I feel like Style could get on with anyone. Like, honestly, he's that kind of person where I feel like he could make it work.
He could vibe with a lot of different people. He's a personable person, so I feel like there's no like boundary there. If we're not talking exes.
Yeah. And that leaves us with Emma and James.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like we would rip.
Please rip. I'm begging you.
That's a disturbing one to end on.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Let him go.
But that's it.
That's it. We did it.
That wraps up the Heart Killers, y'all.
It's over.
Okay, it has ended, yes.
It has ended. And that means we need y'all's help.
Yes.
Deciding
so, what we are doing next is that we have no idea.
We have no idea, so we have a plan.
Yes. So within the next, I'd say within this next upcoming week, feel free to tweet at us or DM on Instagram or whatever. Give us any suggestion for BL shows to watch. If they're
honestly,
if they're
make a dedicated tweet. Just be like, hey, is there any BL show?
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll definitely make a tweet on Twitter and Blue Sky and just to get it out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll make it so you can comment under there, or you can tweet at us, or do whatever.
Yeah.
But give us any sort of BL. It could be an old one that neither of us have seen,
or GL. Throw it out there. Any like
GL. Yeah, if there are any GLs, if BL's GL'd, any sort of show in that realm.
Yeah.
And it could be ones we both haven't seen. It could be a one that is coming out within the next 2 weeks that you would like us to watch and talk about. And then so that will be a good week of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week, we will be releasing another secret episode. After that, I will put a poll up of Em and I will talk, and we'll pick 3 for random suggestion that you gave us, and I'll put a poll up on Twitter and Blue Sky.
Yeah.
And y'all can vote there. And within the next week, we'll have another secret episode.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then by the end of that secret episode week, we'll have the answer on the poll, what we're going to be watching.
Yes, and we will reveal it on the second secret episode.
Yes.
And just to give y'all a little tease, the first secret episode is a movie Emma picked for me to watch.
We're doing that first.
And the second week is a movie I picked for Emma to watch that she's never seen.
Yay!
So that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing some movie reactions for the next 2 weeks, but please, again, feel free to suggest any sort of GL or BL that you want us to watch, or if it's not even out yet, but it's coming up within the next few weeks, let us know.
Also, request to you guys, when you make the suggestion, I think what we're going to do, a good idea, is when you guys make the suggestion, put the link of a trailer that goes with it, with your suggestion.
Ooh.
And once we get all the suggestions in, we'll watch all the trailers and pick our top 4. We'll each pick 2, and then we'll put them into the poll.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get some sort of idea of what the show's about.
Yeah. Link a trailer, and we'll make our decision like that.
Yes. If you are curious about what these mystery movies are that we'll be watching for the next 2 weeks, I do plan on making a tweet that will kind of be like, oh, here's 4 images that has nothing to do with the movie, but also kind of does out of context. So I need to send me those pictures.
That's right. I fucking forgot about that. I really got to send you 4 pictures. Okay, I'll
this is why I'm telling you now.
Yeah,
so
thank you, because I completely forgot. I'll after we get off this call, I'll go through and I'll think up a good 4 and send them to you.
Okay. So yeah, and then you can guess to see if you can figure it out. But yeah, so that will be happening for the next few weeks. So again, give us any sort of suggestion for, again, old shows that we haven't seen or new shows that are coming out that we could watch live like we did with the Heart Killers.
Yeah. Some that start in the next 2 weeks. Because if they start like a month from now, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would be like... Yeah, so...
If they start by... I don't know what date that would be.
So...
Well, the next episode will be there, and then there. So, by... I would say coming out by the 7th, 8th, or 9th, I would say. By the 9th. Because then we'd be... Well, no, the 7th. By the 7th.
No.
Yeah.
It could definitely come out that next week, though. Because that's when we're doing...
I'm confused. Oh, wait, no. Okay, let me put in when we're filming. Okay, so we're filming this. Okay. And then next week we'll film this. It'll come out here. Film this. It'll come out here. Oh, okay.
So we got an extra week, I feel like.
So by the 15th, 14th, 15th.
Yeah, of the week of March 15th, that's kind of like the deadline for the show to come out.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, something that comes out by March 15th, and then or stuff that's already come out a while ago.
So because that's right before we'll record for that new show, and then we'll jump right into there. Or again, it could be an old show that we both just haven't seen, and we'll watch and go back from the start. So who knows? But yes, that is it for the Heart Killers, and stay tuned if you're interested for our mystery movies.
Yay!
Yes, next week will be Emma's movie.
Yay!
So stay tuned if you're excited for that. If you, I mean, you don't know what it is, but if you're interested in seeing at least what it is, and you're like, hey, I've seen this. This will be fun to listen to. Go ahead.
Sneak peek will be on Twitter soon.
Yeah, sneak peek will be on Twitter
once I find the photos
at some point this upcoming week with 4 photos out of context, but also gives you some sort of idea, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you'll be able to guess what it is from the out of context photos.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a wrap on Heart Killers.
Yay, bye Heart Killers.
Yeah. So we will...
Gorgeous man with clear skin, found dead in a crop top. I had to say it one more time. One more time.
Just one more time. So we will see you all next week.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.